In this video today I will discuss about a new next topic after rate of change of quantities of application of derivative, that is increasing and decreasing functions. So first of all we have to study the definition about this, that how a function is, when a function is increasing or decreasing in an interval. Definition is like this, let I be an interval contained in the domain of a real valued function f, then f is said to be increasing on I. So I is the interval contained in the domain of that function. So f is increasing on I if x1 less than x2, implies f x1 is also less than x2 for all x1 x2 belonging to I. This is the symbol for all. Second part is decreasing on I, f is decreasing on I if x1 less than x2, implies f x1 is greater than f x2 for all x1 x2 belonging to I. And third part is fx is a constant on this interval I if fx is equal to some constant c for all x belonging to I. So these are three parts of the increasing decreasing function. In increasing, what point you have to note, if there is less than sign on this side and there is less than sign on this side also. For decreasing, if there is left hand side less than sign, then right hand side there is greater than sign. And for constant function, fx is always constant for all x belonging to the interval. So this is the definition of increasing or decreasing function in an interval. Now let us clarify these definitions slightly by graph also. So first we take the graph of increasing function. Increasing function. So increasing function means graph of any graph like this. Which is rising like this. It's increasing function because as you move from left to right, graph is moving upwards. For example, if you take 2 points, say A and B on this graph, here x coordinate is x1, y coordinate is x2, x coordinate at A is x1, at B is x2, similarly y coordinate is this height y1 and here it is y2. So now you can clearly see that x1 is less than x2 because x1 is closer to origin, x2 is away from origin. So x1 is clearly less than x2. But what about y1 and y2? y1 is simply because your function is y is equal to fx. So y1 is equal to f of x1, y2 is equal to f of x2. So therefore this height is fx1 and this height is fx2. You can clearly see that fx1 is also less than fx2. So this is the same definition which was discussed just before. x1 less than x2 implies fx1 less than x2. Therefore fx is an increasing function. And now see the opposite situation for decreasing function. Decreasing function. Here you can have a graph like this, which is falling graph. This is the rising graph and now you will have a falling graph like this. So here x1, suppose you take 2 points on this graph, A and B. Here x coordinate is x1, here x coordinate is x2. This is y1 and this is y2. Similarly, you can see that x1 is less than x2. x1 is less than x2. And what about y1? y1 is greater than y2, therefore y1 is simply over fx1. So fx1 is greater than fx2. So here there is less than sign, then on this side there is greater than sign. Therefore f is decreasing function. So this is the basic difference between the two graphs. graph of increasing function is moves upwards as you move from left to right, and graph of decreasing function moves downwards as you move from left to right. And condition is, as you have already studied, that x1 less than x2 implies fx1 less than fx2. Here x1 less than x2 implies fx1 greater than fx2. So if less than sign on this side, get greater than sign on this side for decreasing function, and if less than sign on this side, less than sign is on again this side for increasing function. And now there are some more points about increasing decreasing functions. One is the condition that increasing function f is called strictly increasing function. F is called strictly increasing function if x1 less than x2 implies fx1 is greater than fx2. This is increasing function as it was defined just before, but here there could be equal sign also. Fx is called, no, equal sign is not there. Equal sign will be dropped. If x1 is increasing function, if there is x1 less than x2 implies fx1 less than fx2. And f is called, this is strictly increasing function. And one more part of this definition is that if f is called increasing function if x1 less than x2 implies fx1 is less than or equal to fx2. So in this way, equal sign may also be there, then it is only increasing function, and if equal sign is absent, then it is called strictly increasing function. Same situation is for decreasing function also. See the graph for this. If it is a strictly increasing function, then the reverse type of graph you can have like this graph. x1 less than x2 implies fx1 less than fx2, x1, x2, and this is your y fx1, this is fx2. And for if fx1 less than x2 implies fx1 is less than or equal to x2, then graph will be like this, increasing and become constant for some time, again increasing. So in this region, if you take x1, x2, then you can see that clearly fx1 will be equal to fx2, because this is fx1, this height is fx1, this height is fx2. So this point you have to note, for this is not a strictly, this is a strictly increasing function, and this is, you can say, increasing function. So difference between strictly increasing and increasing is must be clear to you, because if it is strictly increasing means it is always increasing, and if it is only increasing, then it is increasing for some time, it may become constant for some time also, and then again increasing. So this portion which is parallel to x-axis is present when it is increasing function, may be present. But when you say that this type of portion is not present, then it is strictly increasing. Similarly, situation for decreasing and strictly decreasing function also. See that case also. So f is strictly decreasing function if x1 less than x2 implies fx1 is greater than fx2, strictly decreasing function. You can see the diagram for this strictly decreasing. Graph will be of this type, a falling graph like this, and you have x1, this is x2, this is fx1, this height, and this height is fx2. Clearly you can see that x1 is smaller than x2, but fxy is greater than fx2. So this is for strictly increasing function, strictly decreasing function. Similarly for f is decreasing function, f is decreasing function if x1 less than x2 implies fx1 is greater than or equal to fx2. So there is less than sign, there greater than sign, but here with greater than sign equal sign may also be present. So graph may be like this. For decreasing function, graph is falling, then becoming constant for some time, and then again falling. If you take points like in this region like x1, x2, then clearly fx1 and fx2 will be equal. This height is fx1 and this height is fx2. They are equal. But in the if you take the point in this region where falling, so this is the concept of increasing and decreasing functions. So that's all in this video.